Hello Libra, thank you for joining us. This is Rosemary coming to you from Ansara Angels. This Angelscope is for both Libra Sun and Libra Moon. These are your October 2014 angel answers from your Libra angel Zodiac, who resides over Cardinal Air. Libra leaves September behind hoping, I really want to get to the heart of the matter, pulling in the heavy, albeit triumphant energies of the Hunter's Moon on the 8th of October. This month, this is the season for knowing when to surge forward and when to retreat. You must take in the entire majesty of this life on earth, Libra. So liberate the top secret files of your heart, granting life to the world, because many others need your insight at this time. For this is the season of the quickening, and the innocent peoples of earth need your revelations. Even so, if you are a vegan, your offerings might be more easily accepted if you focus on the true desires and needs of those you wish to bestow light upon. Those whom you seek to bestow your love on, though, will prove to be a bit more troublesome, displaying pig-headed tendencies when attempting to coax you into their way of thinking, be it religious or spiritual systems, which all taste the same in the end. The scales are looking at 2 eclipses this month. A total lunar eclipse will happen on the 8th and a partial solar eclipse on the 23rd of October. So mark your calendars for that. With all this starry-eyed performance going on, this month is going to be a time of uncontrollably wild activity, planning, and gatherings. Remember, the method used by nature is to build up and then break down as seen in any growth, peak, and demolition aspect of this third-dimensional existence we call life. So put on your scary masks, grab your trick-or-treat hag bag, and get your share of the seasonal loot. The spiritual aspects of the outer planets of Neptune and Uranus do just fine, encouraging your darker core and more inspirational, melancholy humors this month, Libra. These wanderers will first break off from one another and then build up each other's bodies of light, and thus amplify the Mercury-going retrograde communication and contract signing dilemma on the 21st of October, causing emotive fanaticism at a time the scales usually feel sheepishly politically correct. Say that 10 times real fast. The planetoid Pluto is demanding a faster pace, pouring out of abundant choleric / melancholic humors that warn off scary nightmares soon to be seen as the real power behind this world of flesh and third-dimensional sock puppets so entertaining to Libra. The best things in the world may not bring you what you think you need, but they are bringing you what you find amusing. Addictions to whatever you are routinely enjoying will rear their cornrow heads in the month of October. Ooh. People pleasers, as well as obsessive compulsives, will be your best friends, agreeing to almost anything slip past their right brain and fasten securely to their left hemisphere. Be very careful though, Libra. Some people are secretly right-handed, and this may cause you problems in creating your own reality and developing people in your imaginings. You must figure out if the person you wish to help is right or left-handed from birth, and not a casualty of mandatory left-handed education, as is the case so much of the time with the generation of crystal children and millennials. Love matters are going to be incredible, if not a bit irksome, due to all the attention you'll be granted in October, due to the aforementioned lunar and solar eclipse arrangement presenting this monthly. You may find very unusual, mischievous strategies among your Leo and Gemini relationships involving well-meaning Capricorn and Cancer friends, family, or lovers, creating a more tranquil atmosphere when the fall sets into October leaves. The planet Mercury will fool the scales twice, count them twice, this month, since you are still reeling from fifth house influences. Fellow air signs are sure to give you plenty of food for thought and much to think about, coaxing you into heartfelt chimney corner chats. Water signs are sure to be your best friends and your best bet for love and sex. But always remember that although love stings, Cupid's arrows are being well directed at you, and you can attenuate the amount of attention you either want or don't want maybe. October is a month best understood by an optimistic humor leading to seasonal boogie with elementals, menahunis, and leprechauns that cause great jubilation. Magic is afoot, so don't forget the effects of water over your quick cardinal air mentality, Libra, because it causes the watery tears of those in love with you to form a cold rain while simultaneously increasing your interest in them. That's the trick. What your angel Zuriel is trying to say here, Libra, is that people are going to try to take the watery emotions you caused in them they're going to try to use that to make you cry and make you want them more. That's what that means. So they're kind of back at you kind of thing, your lovers and, close friends and friendships, that kind of thing, things that are very important and meaningful to you, be your friends, families, or lovers, or spouses, whatever. They're really important relationships that kind of, make you cry. They're going to try to do it back to you, thinking that that'll make you want them. Not because they want to hurt you, because they want to make you want them. This thing of making people want people is what's causing all this trouble. But, just know that it'll be all right. So, moving along now, continuing with the transmission from the angel Zuriel. The scales will do well in October, being ever thoughtful of your enhanced temperament and the tempers of both yourself and those you consider your lively rivals. So everybody's tempers are going to be all, with their panties in a bunch. So just everybody stay calm. Even if they seem like rivals, just stay calm. The month marking All Hallows Eve is a month of great success for the scales when it comes to love and sex, if only you take your time and see the wispy relationships you so crave pinning you into place. The intentions of happiness bestowed by the Creator are there to please you, rather than being any form of confinement or drudgery planned for you particularly. People do care for you incalculably, as you well know. So allow others to properly entertain and befriend you. And for goodness sakes, Libra, allow people who are relatives and close friends to help you a little more instead of trying to do everything yourself. Allow them to be your best comrades and resist the enticement to create a business opportunity when simple friendship is what is not only necessary but best for everyone involved in the matter. The ego is the worst enemy of the soul, and the body is the worst enemy of the spirit. For the spirit brings the body to its final position in the grand scheme of things. Any discrepancy in human equations is easily corrected when one realizes that the ego is the fly in the proverbial ointment, the mistake in God's mathematics, and the root cause of all evil. Money is not evil, our egos are evil, and money is just a refraction and a tool thereof. Not a reflection. Zuriel is here trying to say a refraction thereof. When it comes to romance, you are seeing it fade away due to overzealous salesmanship on your part, because you have forgotten to utilize your best qualities of graciousness and warmth in the stead of coolness and status. Gain back everything you feel you have lost by organizing this month, as well as making time to see your friends and family as much as you can, while continuing to appropriately attend to your dedicated relationship, because you have one. Money matters will prove to be noteworthy in October, Libra. The scales find the holy grail to swim in and much treasure at the bottom of the economic ocean this month. You will find riches in even the lowliest of bottom feeders who can survive anything, for everyone has something to add to the holographic equation that is life on this planet Earth. There's lots to be grateful for, and the scales are doing very well in the exchange area of life, and there's more of this to come. A woman or a man's home is his or her castle, so they say. You must build sturdy fundamentals and plant good seeds, as well as decorate your homes and yards to fully enjoy the season of Halloween. Not to pick on your Gemini friends and family, Libra, but they may feel a need to be generous with their possessions and thus increase their emotional gratification and popular status in October, simply due to a desire to have good, heartfelt friendships, storing up treasures in heaven, instead of going after riches here on earth. Fire signs and earth signs will be securing their treasure chests and safes deep within hidden places for a future time when the need arises for the next generation. They are planning 7 generations ahead at this point. So this is not an indication that they don't want to distribute things to you. Quite the reverse is true. They want to store up the reserves of treasure, so there will be war chests full of reserves to be used in the event that any unexpected necessity may arise. Be cautious rather than argumentative with fellow air signs in general, however, especially in these matters of sponsorship this month, and watch your wealth along with your partners in business and marriage become triumphantly successful, rather than insuperably anxious due to any perceived poor status addiction to self-importance, and all will be well with you. We all have that going on, is what Gerald's trying to say. So just, if we all understand that we're all the same consciousness, like pouring water in different glasses, it's all water. It's just in different containers, that's all. Now, health matters require the scales expertise this month. With various tinctures, concoctions, and formulas, you may try, be they of an allopathic or a homeopathic nature. This is an area where you have learned much, and others will want your support, especially Taurus the bull and Sagittarius the archer. There are many ancient remedies or old wives' tales that have been forgotten or abandoned in favor of modern healing techniques that are both expensive and time-intensive. Of course, the more ancient healing methods are time-intensive as well, but require a more do-it-yourself approach instead of having someone else fix something. Gratefully, much of modern medicine stands in the back of eons of discovery, bringing the easing of much suffering to many peoples and nations around the planet. The trick is to not overdo anything, as is always a caveat. If you are not sure about a certain course of action, simply do nothing, because if you are not certain, it's not for you. The scales will find that the entire month of October is quite spooky and very sinister indeed. Don't hesitate to try out new things, just like your mother used to say, Libra. Enjoy the special treats of the Halloween season this month for your health, vitality, vim, and vigor. Be wise, be well, be all you are meant to be, Libra. Your divine tone of rebalance weighs the heart against the feather in October. The only question is, which feather of which bird species? Thank you for joining us, Libra, and join us again next month.